Alrighty, yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today we're going to react to the worst NBA fans. I know too many of them. LeBron James dick riders. But anyways, though, let's check this out, though. Worst NBA fans.
My whole life I've been watching the NBA and basketball in general. As a young fan, I was very interested in learning everything I could about the history of the league, and this led me to interact with various different types of fans of the sport. Some for the worst and some for the better. In my time interacting with the NBA fan base, I met many other cool people learning about the NBA also. But as you can tell, I met a significant number of straight up cornballs. Now to speak about some in particular, some of the worst interactions I've had, let's talk about one of the most despicable social media platforms on the internet, without obviously being Twitter. Now if you've had the absolute displeasure of going on Twitter after any significant NBA game, I pray and hope you only see the funny stuff and don't open the replies. Because, my God, if you do, you're gonna have to run to that cell phone provider you have to replace your goddamn phone. Because me personally, I know I hate seeing copy and paste like this. See, the first time I saw this, I thought it was very funny, to be honest. You know, talking shit about player after bad performance is a little humorous in my eyes. But when people spam it after every single game, it gets so annoying.
Yep.
It's always the same account too, and it's in every single reply.
Yep.
They're all like vultures looking for scraps of Twitter likes that haven't been consumed yet, and it pisses me off.
That's what it is. They all trying to get clicks. They all trying to get followers. They all trying to blow up on Twitter or Facebook or whatever platform they on. Like, for instance, Ja Morant got suspended. You already know it's 500 platforms on, it's 500 profiles on Twitter saying breaking news. According to Woj, the NBA has landed a 25 game suspension to Ja Morant. Click the link to go to the website and see our full article on this topic. Bro, nobody cares. That's why we're on Twitter, so we don't have to go to your fucking website, dumb dingus. The fuck?
Like, I can't even describe how much I writhe in agony after reading these copy and pastes. Like, how do they even find the time in their day to get these copy and pastes under every significantly big Twitter page in such a short amount of time? Well, it's probably because they have no life, so I kind of answered my own question, but still, man, please get some help and hop off that, buddy. Now, to talk about the exact opposite type of fans that are on the internet a lot, I want to say my piece on a certain group of basketball fans with a short anecdote. An anecdote just means a short story, but I want to sound professional. So let's set the scene for the story. And all this is completely true, by the way. So I was at a family function for my cousin's graduation last year, and it was around the time of the NBA Finals. So me and my cousins were discussing basketball, as you know, people usually do around that time of the year. Unfortunately, I forgot the setting and uttered the unforbidden name. What I said was, I think LeBron, and I didn't even get to finish the sentence. Before my thought could be completed, my uncle instantly teleported behind me and pinned me against the wall, strangling me before finally saying, LeBron wouldn't last in the 90s. He flops too much and doesn't have the killer mentality. As my face slowly started losing color and my consciousness faded, I passed out, and all I could hear was, MJ's a GOAT. Don't bring up that nonsense again, young blood. I woke up in my room, now scattered with MJ posters, in my bed with MJ sheets, and me in Michael Jeffrey Jordan pajamas. I was looking like if Cash Nasty had a reverse flash. It was getting disgusting. Needless to say, I never uttered the word LeBron in front of old heads ever again, in fear of my life coming to an abrupt end before I was able to sit courtside at Kings game. Anyways, if you haven't been able to pick up what I've been putting down, I'm going to be talking about old heads for this next part. Now, a lot of the times I can't blame old heads for speaking the way they do, because obviously for them it's nostalgia driving all the delusion and glazing they do to older players. But sometimes it's so unwarranted. Like, genuinely, I will never understand how sometimes I'll see people on the internet glazing Wilt Chamberlain, talking about how great he was.
Well, here's the thing. They've seen the game more than you have. I don't think that the younger generation understands. They've seen more. Like, dude, I got a uncle who's been around since Wilt and Bill Russell was in their primes, okay? And he's seen everything. He breaks it all down in a very good manner. He doesn't break it down to a point where he's shitting on the newer players. He just breaks it down to, like, say, you know, Wilt would do certain things like this. You know, that Joel Embiid boy, he need to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain aspects of certain players' games that they don't have. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even on no time era. It's like certain intangibles and fundamentals that some players really don't have. Like, they'll speak on Giannis. And y'all know me. Giannis is my number one. But they'll speak on it. They'll be like, man, you know, he got to develop a little bit of a post game, man. If he developed a little bit of a post game, man, he'd be a problem, man. For real. All you got to do is develop a post game. They're not wrong. Giannis really needs to develop a post game at some point in time. I mean, he ain't getting no fucking younger. It's about that time, my brother, you start looking into a hook shot, a post fade, or something, bruh. Because running and dunking and Euro stepping ain't gonna cut it no more, bruh. You push your third. Me and you is the same age. The only difference is I'm 4 months older than Giannis, bro. That's the only difference, bro. I'm 4 months older than Giannis. I'll be 30 before he will. Damn. But anyways, though, it's not to knock these players. It's just that a lot of these players that came up, they had certain intangibles and fundamentals that these younger generation players just don't have, and they really need to include in their arsenal. And it's constructive criticism. I don't understand why this young age thinks that, oh, when they bring up Wilt Chamberlain and all these guys, no, they're bringing them up because they actually do certain things that work in the game of basketball. Certain things you're gonna need, like a post game. Certain things you're gonna need, like standing in certain spots on the floor to get blocks or to stop the ball from getting close to the basket. It's like they don't do these certain things. They don't teach these certain things no more. Cause you see, when you right there, it's X's and O's. You just gotta respect them, bro. They seen the game. They seen it all, bro. They'll tell you who was a really good player back then. I can tell you right now, a lot of old heads don't agree that Jordan is the GOAT. They'll say he was a bad motherfucker. Nobody's denying that he's a bad motherfucker. But a lot of them will tell you that he's not the GOAT. And it's not on no stat shit. That's the problem with this young generation. Y'all too focused on them stats. But you're not watching the game. You don't see certain shit. That's how you figure out if a player's really good or not. Fuck the stats. The stats don't mean nothing, nigga. Motherfucking Ben Simmons could finally develop a jump shot and average 20 points a game. That still don't mean he the baddest motherfucker on the planet. Come on, man.
Now he's several times better than who played today or whatever. Buddy, you are not 80 years old. I get you're an old head, but you did not witness him play. Why are we on this tip? You're doing the same thing everyone else does with players in the 60s. You look at the box scores and season stats. And to be honest, even though this is very crazy, this isn't even the worst part about old heads' delusions. The old head mentality has spread to the damn NBA players themselves who played in that time. Like Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace played from 1995 to 2013, but went on a podcast and said this.
A beast was soft. LeBron James. In my era, he probably would have done good because with his physical stature, with him being a little bit bigger than a majority of the rest.
Yeah, I didn't understand this one either because technically he did play in y'all era. He did do good in y'all era. I never understood that. I'm not a LeBron James defender, but bro, he actually did play in y'all era, bro. What Zaza is you smoking on, my nigga? Rasheed Wallace, what Zaza's you smoking on? He did play in your era. Nigga. What Zaza you smoking on, bruh?
So he probably would have held his own, but I don't think he would have been as successful as he is now.
Now, if you're wondering why that sounds a little weird, it's because it is. Because when Rasheed Wallace was at his best in the league, LeBron was dominating on another level. Way better than Rasheed Wallace. Rasheed Wallace played 7 years before LeBron and failed to realize that they essentially played in the same time frame and the same era. And every step of the way, LeBron dominated. Now, it sounds like I'm doing a lot of LeBron glazing right now, which, to be fair, I usually am in these videos, but I'm really just saying all this to prove a point that the 90s wasn't that insane like these old heads describe. They try to make it sound like playing a game in the 90s was comparable to World War I trench warfare, and everybody was fighting for their lives out there on the...
It was, because technically, niggas wasn't teaming up. That's the real thing. Niggas wasn't teaming up. Niggas was actually niggas was playing for the team that drafted him, or playing for a team that gave him money, or playing for a team that gave them better opportunity to be the best to be the best version of themselves. Niggas was actually going to war. Niggas didn't actually want to team up, bro. Niggas in the 90s actually was trying to beat their opponent. Patrick Ewing wasn't trying to team up with Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley wasn't trying to team up with Patrick Ewing. They wasn't trying to do all that. Hakeem wasn't trying to team up with Shaq. Shaq wasn't trying to team up with Hakeem, bro. It was war. If they drafted me for a reason. This my motherfucking team. Shaq said Orlando is my motherfucking team. And bitch ass nigga, if you want some, come here and come get some. Hakeem said the same thing. The Houston Rockets is my team, and if you want some, come get some. Mike said the same thing. Chicago Bulls is my team. If you want some, come get some. Patrick Ewing, the Knicks is my team. If you want some, come get some. Alonzo Mourning, Miami Heat is my team. If you want some, come get some, bro. Everybody wasn't teaming up. That's really what it is, bro. That's the thing that you young niggas are not understanding, bro. The teaming up shit. That's what's making the game weak, bro. That's really what's making the game weak, is this teaming up shit. Getting all these superstars on one fucking team, bro. It's so fucking unnecessary at this point, bro. We need to go back to star players being on certain fucking teams, so that way we can have a fan base for a certain team, and then there could be money rolling in. The 2000s and the 90s was the last great era of basketball. Hands down. Once the KGs and Ray Allen's and Paul Pierce's team up, and then the goddamn LeBrons and Chris Bosh's and Dwayne Wade's team up, everything went to shit. Everything went to shit, bro. And that's real. That's the thing that you young niggas need to understand, bro. The 90s and the 2000s were the best years because there was competition. There were superstars on every single fucking team, bro. That's when it was fun to watch basketball. It's not fun to watch it no more because niggas are just teaming up. So now it's like, you already know who's gonna come out of this conference, who's gonna come out of that conference. Niggas are just teaming up. Nobody wants to set the standard and be like, this is my team. I'm planting my flag right here. Bitch, if you want some, come get some. They're not doing that no more, man. It's just, hey, y'all got a spot? Let me team up with y'all. I'm about to be a free agent. I'm about to let's team up, bro. Let's team up, bro. And it's like, bro, why is it? Oh my god, bro, this shit is terrible, bro. That's the problem with y'all young niggas, bro. Y'all young niggas don't understand. Yes, it was World War. It was World War III in that motherfucker. You want to know why? Because everybody was against everybody. Not everybody teaming up with everybody.
Court. Hey, buddy. Y'all need to calm down and take your vitamins and take a nap. 90s ball was not that deep. I think the only old head that I actually kind of respect is Chilltown on TikTok, because he actually be giving some good takes. But I think he ranks Kobe a little too high. So yeah, if you watch him, that's my opinion on him. Speaking of Chilltown, watch this video, I beg. Anyways, I've been ranting a little too long about old heads, and I think it's time to move on to the next topic. So, let's get into it. Now, just like the first group of NBA fans I spoke about, the ones that spam the copy and paste, these fans also tend to congregate on the worst social media platform known as Twitter. But that isn't the only place they're at. What I'd like to talk about next are these NBA fan accounts. Now, on the surface level, having a fan page in the normal sense isn't bad at all. In fact, some of my favorite pages on Instagram and Twitter are fan accounts, because they post stats and they say how these players are going to do and just insightful stuff, and they just really show love for the game of basketball. It's great. The fan accounts I have a problem with are the ones that have cornball names like Jason Tatum's left nutsack, and just glaze every single thing they do under every post, all for the sake of being annoying. They don't even provide thoughtful analysis or anything funny at all. They just do tricks on the players they like with absolutely zero shame in their game. They lack all of the redeeming qualities of the actual funny posts you'll see about a player or team, and solely exist just to piss people off. Which again, realistically, is the whole point of them existing. You know, what are you gonna do about it? But it's still annoying. And now that brings me to my last NBA fan base, because I said the word annoying. We're going to talk about Lakers fans. Now, I'd like to make this part brief, since in this video I really didn't want to go into NBA fan bases. But the Lakers fan base couldn't be excluded, because even the Lakers fans themselves know just how delusional they really are. It seems every day that I scroll on a social media platform, I see it.
No, Lakers fans are worse because they have LeBron. That's really what it is. See, when it was Kobe, it was fine. It was peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had y'all mans. Even after he tore his Achilles, y'all was still cool. It was still cool for y'all Laker fans. Y'all was cool. Kobe retired. Y'all was cool. Lonzo Ball came in and all that hype. Y'all was cool. LeBron comes. Oh my God, y'all niggas just come out the wazoo. Just shut the fuck up. That's why I said it, man. The LA Laker fans are the Dallas Cowboy fans of the NBA. That's really what it is. Great fucking franchise, can't support it because of the fans and they toxic ass ways.
A new NBA superstar in a Lakers jersey.
Facts.
These jersey swaps are being out of hand. The next thing I know, I'm gonna see Obama in a damn Lakers jersey on my timeline. Like, an NBA superstar could simply say the word Laker, and it's like a hive mind. Everyone's head thinks in the same way.
But see, LeBron is there. That's why they doing this now. That's why it's so fucking bad now. Is because LeBron is there, and everybody wants Kyrie to go back to LeBron because they feel like, man, look, if he go back to LeBron, we'll be all good, cause now we could win us a championship, because you know Kyrie and LeBron, they was like the greatest duo in Cleveland, so bringing them back now, no, there's a fucking reason why he left. There's a fucking reason why he left LeBron. He went to go be his own fucking man. Obviously didn't work out in Boston. It could have worked in Brooklyn, but it was too much baloney going on over there. Then now he's in Dallas with Luka, and nobody knows what he gonna do. I hope he don't go to the Lakers. Please don't. Kyrie, you're still one of my top fives. Please, I beg you, please, do not go to the Lakers. Don't do it. Stick with Luka or go to the Pelicans with Zion and them, cause they could use you, bro, for real. Or go to Phoenix with KD. They just got rid of Chris Paul. That's an opening. Go be with KD. Fuck LeBron. He's old. He's washed. He's not gonna do anything anymore. I guarantee you this year he probably might pop. His knee probably might pop this year. I guarantee he's gonna be 39, y'all. His knee gonna pop this year. I guarantee it. And then him and Anthony Davis gonna be in street clothes, and then y'all just gonna have a mediocre season like y'all always do. That's what I'm hoping for, Laker fans. I'm hoping for that.
They're going to the Lakers. They want to go to the Lakers. Buddy, they just played the Lakers last night, and he's talking about how good of a game it was. There's nothing more there. Stop with the jersey swaps. And another thing I don't like about Lakers fans is how they try to act like they're really going through the mud every single year. Like they don't have one of the most decadent franchises in history,
Facts.
if not the most decadent. Every single year, besides like the mid-2010s, the Lakers were competing for titles on end. It just never stops. And the second I thought it was finally going to stop, they signed LeBron in free agency. It just doesn't stop. It keeps going. Yet, on my timeline, all I see is them complaining. Now, I'm not going to say this to all Lakers fans because obviously it's probably just a loud majority. But, again, I just want to make it known that I don't like Lakers fans. Most of the time, at least. But they don't compare to Boston Celtics and Utah Jazz fans in the slightest. And if you know, you know. Now finally, I just want to let it be known that don't let me stop you from being a fan. If you're going to be a fan, do it. Just don't be annoying, because that's kind of what I'm talking about in this video. But honestly, it's really not that serious. I'm just poking fun. But if you're going to be a fan, be a proud fan. You know, there's no reason to hide it. If you really like a team or a player, show your love for it, because hiding is not going to get you anywhere. So, like usual, I'd like to end with a little story and message. I was like a very little kid. I'm talking like elementary school. I wasn't a very social or outgoing person at all. But in one of my classes, someone walked in with a Warrior shirt. Now, I forgot if it was like a jersey or something, but I know it's something Warriors related. And being a socially awkward kid, I really didn't want to say anything to them, even though I had the same interest of loving basketball and the NBA like they do. But something that day just snapped at me, and I decided to talk to them about basketball. And what started out as a simple conversation that day out of my comfort zone turned into a lifelong friendship, all because I decided to say one word. So with that, step out of your comfort zone. Stop limiting yourself, because out of your comfort zone, you can do great things. If there's something you really want to do and you're not sure of it, just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Rejection and failure is just a part of life. And so is success. You only have one life, so go for it. Keep trying and do your best. And that's all you can really ask for. Because I know if you really want something, you're going to go and get it. Because you're going to try your best. That's all it really takes.
Yeah, man, that's just gonna about do it for this one, man. Yeah, the NBA fans are the worst, especially you goddamn Laker fans, aka LeBron fans. Anyway, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see you all in the next video. I know I'm a toxic Bucks fan, but I can be a toxic Bucks fan. There ain't that many of us, so I can be toxic. Fuck you. Anyways, so that's just gonna about do it for this one. I'll see you on the next video. Till then, peace out. Fuck you, Laker fans.